Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your March full moon reading for the second half of March. This is inspired by the full moon in Libra, which is affecting all of our relationships and connection to our higher selves. It's also available all Cancer placements this reading is for, but if you have a Cancer rising, you are going to be particularly impacted in your house of the home, the arena of your life that controls your domestic space, your past, your memory, even your unconscious. So this full moon on the 18th of March will have a particular impact on that area of your life. If you enjoy this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. I thank all of you who've done so. To date, I've laid out the past, the present, and the future. I'll clarify with another deck, and I will finish off with an oracle card. So, Cancer, let's get started. The overall energy is the Devil. And this card indicates to me that you are really facing and working through some long-term behavior patterns. These are patterns from quite possibly your childhood, your family of origin, formative years, or experiences, patterns that you have internalized that were given to you. They were patterns that you have assumed. So this is a scenario in which your understanding of your responsibility, your role is to fulfill the needs of others, to take responsibility for what others do to the detriment, to the lack of fulfillment of your own needs, putting your own needs aside. In fact, not even discounting your needs altogether, working in an unquestioning way, complying with the authority that instructs you to follow rules that don't benefit you. This is where you work hard and you aren't rewarded for it. You are not recognized for it. You're not appreciated for it. This is a pattern that you have been looking at, I would imagine, for not only the last several months that we've all been working through this intense Venus and Pluto retrograde period, but also for a number of years, because this has to do with your primary imprinting, a primary trauma that you've experienced. In your past, you have the Strength card, the Servant of Swords, or the Page of Swords, and the Hermit. And I see that you have been really pushing through this particular challenge that you are now facing. This is a stage in your life that you are facing yet again. You have served a community, your chosen community, even your own goals through perseverance, through overcoming obstacles, facing challenges. When asked for support, you have not stinted from offering whatever you could to support the needs of others, unquestioningly. This has garnered you a tremendous emotional maturity that allows you to hold two sometimes contradictory emotions and feelings at the same time. You have learned to put aside your needs to address the needs of others, to support the needs of others. And that has not been, despite the appearance of your experience, it has been noted. You have gained strength, resilience, power, wisdom throughout this process, but it has worn you down and you are incredibly drained from this ongoing effort. You've also learned to um, look at the way that you're thinking, look at your perspective as part of how you can take responsibility for some of these agreements that you may have made unconsciously. A child is not often questioning the way they are instructed by their parents to handle certain things. Certain relationships and roles in a family are given at birth, and we are not in a position until we mature to actually step back and look at the way we think about these experiences, the way that we complied, and the responsibility we hold for the experiences we had. But more than that, recognizing that thinking differently, gaining another perspective, allows you to really mine the lessons of these experiences, of these challenges, of this ongoing support that you have supplied to others unquestioningly. The Hermit has you not only looking at your own thought patterns, but doing your homework, doing your research, asking for help from those outside of your family, those that you may recognize as authorities in a variety of other capacities, seeking answers from other sources. It could be from your cultural heritage, your ancestors, teachers, or others that you admire, but you have asked the questions, you've gone within to seek the answers. In your present is the King of Swords, the Three of Jades, and the Eight of Jades here. So you have a tremendous opportunity through this incredible ability that you are presently really exercising, which for you, Cancer, is important, and that is the ability to detach from your very powerful emotions and feelings. This is not unhooking from your powerful intuition. It is the contrary of that. But you've cultivated the ability to witness your thoughts, witness your ideas, and really take ownership of the way that you plan your movement forward, what you take responsibility for. And you now have a tremendous opportunity to collaborate with others, to work with others in an unconventional way, in a way that does not respect the old hierarchies of the past, but instead is flexible and really looks into your creative play, your ability to look at your work and problem solve in a creative way in community. You are also working incredibly hard at perfecting your craft. You are using your ability to work with others to continue to build your own sense of purpose and mastery of skill. This is you actually loving and being devoted to your craft, recognizing that it is the process of consistent work, hard work, that is allowing you the opportunity to master something that is important to your stability, your comfort, and your success. In the future, you have the Seven of Staffs, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Jades. So you are concerned with stability. You are actually in a place of comfort, of safety, of slowly building this new sense of stability and growth for yourself, this new aura of protection, moving towards your heart's desires, but it's becoming a little bit stale and boring for you. so much focus on maintaining, being grounded, pursuing what is of value to you, not having to answer to the desires or opinions of others. The Seven of Staffs indicates a time of some defensiveness as you're going through the process that the devil represents. You have done a lot of work to exercise yourself from the kind of inordinate responsibility that you believe you have taken on with loved ones, at your job. There is a sense that you are the long suffering one, the one who others go to, who helps others sort out their problems, and you are really trying to detach yourself from that sense of responsibility for everyone and everything. You are instead, you've carved out an area that belongs to you. You are gaining skills that are yours and that you have gained throughout years of devotion and work and mastery. And you are defending that space. You are defending that space to the point of, I won't say isolation, but of sort of solitary contemplation. You are in a safe zone, you are secure, and you are immensely grounded. You have a strong foundation beneath you, but you're feeling guarded and a little bored. Things feel almost too stable. You're not quite sure of the direction you want to move in. And I'm going to clarify a couple cards to see if we can get some more information about that. So the Three of Jades is clarified by the Hermit, again, a repeat, and the Five of Swords. This is emphasizing to me that your best way forward is this opportunity, ability you have to stand back and pause, to retreat from the daily requirements of your energy, the daily demands put upon you, and to step back and actually turn within for answers, for inspiration, and to refocus on what it is that gives you joy, what it is that illuminates your talents, your strengths, and the way forward. So looking for those answers is definitely something that you are modeling on behalf of others. The others are in various stages of chaos. This can be a result of the current cultural reality, political reality we exist within. There's lots of information. Much of it is misleading, lots of opinions, and lots of anxiety that others are expressing, that you may even feel a warring. The need, thus, in order to work positively with others, you are modeling and showing this way that you've learned to pull within, to focus on those things that bring enlightenment to your situation, that provide the answers you're looking for. Showing that to others is allowing you and others to work together more productively. I'm also going to clarify the Four of Cups with the Two of Wands and the Ten of Swords. You're on the verge of a death. You're on the verge of a monumental release of energy as you continue. You have not stepped away from this energy in any way. You are continuing to mine these experiences, these unhappy experiences, this sense and environment of oppression that you've experienced, to really understand what part you took in those. This is helping you to move away from your customary habits of comfort seeking. your customary way of hiding. And Cancer, with your legendary shell, understand that the shell is the hard protection that allows you to self-comfort in many ways, but it is often done so in isolation. You're moving away from that customary response, that reaction to difficult situations, and you're actually cultivating this new way of channeling what you're learning as you step back and seek answers, to move into a different direction, to pursue a different path, one that takes you back into the world and does not allow you to feel complete, satisfied, simply being dissatisfied or guarding what you have for fear of loss, of it being taken away from you, of others claiming it. I'm going to finish off this reading with a botanical inspiration card. If you're finding this reading enjoyable or useful, please like and subscribe to my channel as I seek to create more content. So what does Cancer need to know for the second half of March? I pulled the pink rose. The words are grace and sweetness. Matthew Arnold says, "The pursuit of perfection, then, is the pursuit of sweetness and light." I'm going to leave this here, Cancer. I thank you for your time and attention, and until next time, namaste.